Hey guys, this is a 32 versus 32 grand finals on levelbf.com. Golden Stags versus Black Dragons on this map, Dragon Valley. You're most definitely going to want to watch this. So guys, we're going live in 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and that is when we go live. So we are now in the moment. We're just waiting until everyone spawns in and things like that. But we're getting real close. I'll be looking on US side. Brett will be on RU. Brett, are you streaming as well, or are you just recording? Or doing neither?
I am not streaming. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm just going to be that other voice.
Okay. I'm waiting for it to go live or not live. I'm in. Let's go to the game, guys. Here we are.
Yes. Let's go to the game.
Now, I'm going to be focusing mostly on the air vehicles. I love air vehicles. Where is the air vehicle? Oh, here it is. The jet, guys. Look at that jet. So pretty. Where does he go? As we can see, I am from... I'm actually on Gold Eagle's RU perspective. And the Gold Eagles have already gotten Delta. They have a little bit... They have the AC-130 up. AC-130's up. No one's in it just yet. I don't see anything.
Oh my god, yeah, if you look over here on C flag, we have, it looks like ants running around at the moment with just so many infantry capping this flag. It doesn't look like any opposition really. We are going to be seeing a couple of tank destroyers coming in. Oh my god, look at the armor push right now from, who is that? This is going to be Black Dragons. Wow.
How many armor pieces do you see? I see one. I see two.
Four pieces coming in.
That is a lot of armor pieces. And I'm going to make sure my smoothing settings are set up right. They're not.
Yeah, and right now it looks
there
like
we
we
go.
have one tank destroyer coming in for Stags on D, now two, along with a main battle tank. And I will be able to hold this off, I believe. There's just going to be way too much there for Black Dragons to really do anything about. And I'm not seeing any infantry, you know, curiously enough, for Golden Stags. It's all Black Dragons right now on C flag.
Yes, all Black Dragons on C flag. Look at seeing a few landmines here and there, but a lot of infantry pushing up from Delta to Charlie. Fights back and forth. We have one solid Black Dragons crew pushing up, a three-man push. But watch out, there's a TD right next to him. So much damage being done, so much action. This is just, look at all the tanks. 2 TDs and 1 tank pushing up on these 3 infantry squads. But there is a mix. Look at all the destruction. Oh.
Yeah, now, what we're seeing here is the fact that Black Dragons has pretty much choked off this entire map. They control the entire center. We are going to be seeing a tank fight on the bridge right here on Railroad. So this is kind of cool. Oh,
but he falls down.
Flipped off of it, so he's not going to be able to do as much there. But Black Dragons really holding it down and on D flag right here, and really just not letting any movement throughout the whole map. Now we are going to be seeing a couple of infantry getting by, and they may be going for a back cap, and I believe that's what they are doing.
Yes.
From the Stags. Along with a little bird back here that's just kind of hovering around, so they might be able to get onto F, but at the same time, B and C both got grayed out.
Oh,
so,
man.
Definitely not in the best of positions for them to be in. And C will go into the favor
this
of...
This TD at C, 2 TDs at C, they don't know where they see. They don't know there's 3 guys in this little building. I'm just waiting for this building to get blowed up because they're all gonna die. They haven't blown up this tiny one. Why haven't they blown up the tiny building? That's what they are. Did they not know? Do they not know that there's a little guy in this little building?
They will quickly get it though, because we are going to be seeing a massive amount of infantry coming in. And
this one guy.
Thumb, guys, if you are a engineer or a tank and there's buildings standing, just shoot them. Just shoot them.
They haven't looked at this building. They haven't found this little guy yet. Uh-oh. Oh, he's thinking about it. Why haven't they blown it up yet? Oh my goodness. Oh, there it goes. Get out of there. Get out of there, core. Oh, they spawned in, but this is not gonna.
Getting contested at the moment. One tank destroyer back here for Dragons. He is going to be able to hold it off. I believe a random ATV coming out of nowhere right there. Going to be going for even a further back cap, and that may have been able to take enough pressure off of him that they can really push up the rest of their guys and take back their B and C flags. So
Now,
still looking in trouble. It's 281 to 335.
It is, but one thing to remember, though, is that even though Black Dragons does not have a majority of the points, they are capping G back raging Golden Stags, and it looks like they have air superiority. We have jets that are doing some ferocious camping. Look at this double camp. Oh, no. But, well, one of the Golden Stags jets does get up. Here come the turns. Lots of ECM. These two black... Oh, one of the Black Dragons jets is on fire, but he himself... They're being tailed. They're being tailed. I got to get a better angle. They're both on fire, but they're both now following on fire. The Black Dragons doubling them. Oh, look at that. Will they be able to get it? They're both on fire. No. I think one does go down.
As that was happening, we are going to be seeing a massive push right now into D flag. That is going to be the flag that has the AC-130 and so much armor right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 armor pieces are all going to be on D for the Golden Stags, along with infantry. They have this flag locked down right now, and for whatever reason, we did have the Black Dragons just getting pulled off. Or was it the Stags?
No, it's the other way around. It is the Black Dragons who have made a giant push onto Delta. The Golden Stag's been pushed out. As you mentioned, there are so many armor pieces. And look at this flank of the TDs. Uh-oh, but that TD goes right into it, runs over one, but he's already hitting trees. Lumberjack time, trying to get a back rage on that enemy TD here, or enemy tank. Here it comes. Gets a shot off of it. They know that he's exposed. He needs to get out of there. He's on fire. And the Golden Stag's tank does go down.
Yeah, now we already be seeing a massive amount of infantry coming in on the backside of D for Stags. They are set up fairly nicely here. If they can get a cross shot on this tank, they will be able to take it out. One main battle tank is down or disabled for Dragons.
I like this Golden Stag's tank flank. He's flanking 2 tanks. He gets 1 or 2 back shots on it. But I think the tanks are eventually going to find out where they are. He's now moving around accordingly. One of his reactors goes down. He is now maneuvering. But there's engineers all around him. He needs to be able to get some reps. Here comes the reps, but they're both on fire, and he's getting flanked. Here comes the flank. Uh-oh. Repair tools. Repair tools. And the Golden Stag's tank goes down.
It indeed does, but a nice rocket there from one last infantry that's going to be left up there will be able to take out that particular tank. C flag is now flashing for the Dragons, so they are going to have to pull back a little bit and try and figure out where this last player is.
Yes, 2 TDs on Charlie. It looks like there's only 1 left. 1 more infantry on Golden Stags pushing up on Charlie, but he goes down. Oh, there's still 1 more left. There is a double. There's now 3 infantry from Golden Eagles Golden Stags, excuse me, on Charlie. They are slowly taking it back. It's 50% until gray, but look at all the TDs and all the damage. There are so many explosions taking place here. So many explosions. I see 4 TDs and 4 infantry now pushing up on Charlie. This is a hard-fought battle for Golden Eagles. I don't know what they're going to be able to do here with so many Black Dragons TDs on Charlie.
And right now, G flag is going to be getting grayed out. It is so close. They need to basically communicate that they are going to be taking a back flag, because as we're seeing right now, there's only 3 players back here at G, and you can squad hop. So there is the possibility of having a massive bomb back here, and instead electing to just have the 3 guys, maybe just 1 squad back here taking care of it. We'll be able to get the gray out, but I don't think they should be able to get the cap. Main tank is coming in along with a couple of infantry. They should be fine back here.
I'm looking at the AC-130. AC-130 is putting a massive amount of rounds onto the Delta point. I'm going to try to fly with it. This is going to be difficult, guys, so bear with me. But I like seeing this AC-130 being utilized. Boy, it looks nice.
Now we'll have to say, from the Dragons at the very start, where it did look like they were, very struggling a lot, trying to get onto D, seems to have pushed them back completely. And I believe that, going back for G and constantly flashing that flag is what's really helped them out here, as we're going to be seeing it flash once again, 196 to 199. Black Dragons, for the first time in this game, are about to be in the lead. They do have the 4-cap bleed.
They do
at the moment,
and they have the air advantage. They just were able to take out the Golden Eagles, or Golden Stags, jets, and now they're pushing on the helicopters. They also have their own helicopter up. They have their attack helicopter sort of just hanging out, shelling Echo leisurely. But here comes a TV missile. What's he going after? Is he going after one of the tanks? He is. Ends up getting a shot on it. The tank is still alive, though. One of the reactives does go down. He needs to back up and do something. Uh-oh, he's already on fire. Will another TD come while he's repairing?
Now we are seeing C and D both flashing. So possibly getting grayed out also. So C flag is now grayed out. And this might be a time where we are going to be seeing the Stags coming back and trying to get some kind of a back cap going on themselves. They saw how well it worked on that last one. There may have been a little bit of confusion because I did see up in my chat where they were asking about paradrops. And yes, you can drop. So that is allowed in this match.
Yes.
We're also going to be seeing CD grayed out. B is now flashing. So Dragons losing a lot of flags here.
They are. Golden Eagles pushing a very hard battle on Delta, but Black Dragons, they still the Golden Stags are pushing up on it, but Black Dragons does have quite an infantry presence still on Delta, mostly engineers. But they are clearing it out slowly. It's now going in their favor. Golden Stags are taking it back. Score right now, 171 is 162 in favor of Black Dragons, but it's anyone's game.
Now, in your experience, daskro, because you are a tanker, so obviously I would imagine that you've been as a tanker on this particular map. How hard is it for armor to actually move around? Because we're seeing a very hilly, rocky landscape. It's not very flat like you see on an armor shield or something, where very easy to traverse. How does that play into this particular map?
AC 130 goes down, but to your question, it means that you have to be much more careful when maneuvering around, because any engineer could be hanging out right behind you. Black Dragons is pushing up 2 TDs onto Echo, but there is a TD and a tank by Golden Stags defending it. Although this tank is in trouble. There's engineers flanking around him. He is on fire. Oh no, he may be going down. No, he's getting engineer tooled. Will he go down? He does. Kaboom.
And we are going to be seeing another big push from 3 tank destroyers, 1 main tank coming into D flag right now from Dragons. And they're going to try and muscle their way up into this particular flag. I do believe they will be successful. They just need to push a little bit more.
Oh, they're all on fire. Here come repair tools. Wow. But here comes the big push. This tank is going to be able to take out this TD. Maybe he does. And they're pushing on in. So many tanks. Will Golden Stags be able to spawn in with enough engineers to take this out? I don't know. They only have a few TDs. Only 1 TD that I can count on Delta Point. But they're all...
We did see a back race right here on D flag. A tank destroyer coming in, taking out one of the main tanks. And he's going to actually do a lot of damage here. Also taking out a tank destroyer. So doing work right now. Infantry crawling all over the place for Stags. And they will be able to hold on to D flag right now. There's going to be too many rockets flying around.
Oh, and a C4 kill. Ho, that was a good one.
And the backup right now with more tank destroyers coming into D. They have this on lockdown. And at the same time, A flag is now flashing.
I would have thought with that many armor assets by Black Dragons pushed up in a Delta, they would have had something. But the sheer volume of engineers was too much for them to handle. They waited too long. If they would have all pushed in at once, they may have had something. But the issue with that is that you're very vulnerable to C4 and other types of attacks. And as we can see, another C4 attempt by Golden Stags, but wow, too late. 112 to 108 in favor of Golden Stags. Even though the Black Dragons has had the air advantage, it has not got in their favor just yet.
No, actually, it swung back into the Stags' favor. It is now 110 to 101, and unfortunately, it did look like they lost their lead. but we are going to be seeing them kind of, I guess, recompose themselves. They should be gearing up for another push. We are going to be seeing tank destroyers coming in on the backside of D once again. And mine placement is really good for both of these teams. And so right now, it's kind of like at a stalemate. It's going to be a super, super close map, guys. It's only divided by about 12 tickets at the moment.
It looks like the Black Dragons does take out the AC-130, or it's so close to being on fire, it does go down. Black Dragon still has air superiority. But will it go to their advantage? 101 to 81, and the Black Dragons, Alpha and Charlie, are being contested.
At the same time, though, E and F are both being contested. I'm sitting over here at E. It does look like only one infantry is going to be back here, just flashing his flag. And actually, he suicided. So,
oh no, that's
there's not going to be a presence back there. F is still going to be contested though, with 2, 3 infantry and a tank destroyer, a random tank destroyer coming all the way back to G. He said, "Screw it, I'm tired of dying at D. I'm going to come all the way back here." And it looks like the artillery will be stolen and go into the possession of dragons.
Will they be able to do anything with it? I don't know, but they do have it. At the same time, we see a pretty large push by Golden Stags onto Delta. They are taking it back. There are quite a few infantry by Black Dragons on Charlie as well, to the point where they have now stopped that gray. 1 Black Dragons tank on Charlie, but 3 Black Dragons infantry clean it up.
Yeah, now we are going to see that back cap situation, like I was saying earlier. G and F both got into the possession of dragons, and we are going to be seeing G being heavily contested right now. Stags recognizing that, hey, we just lost our back flags, sending 4 armor pieces back here to try and take care of it, along with some infantry. And this is going to be really good for dragons right now. They have a 5 flags in their possession right now. The bleed will be theirs.
Wow.
And 47 to 74.
What a turnaround.
They will be able to at least tie it up here.
Easy tie it up. I don't know what just happened, but I will say that Black Dragons, with a distinct advantage, 4/3, they have that 1 odd F point. I don't know how much they're going to be able to hold that, though.
Well, it will be surrounded here shortly, so it may not be too long, but
every
second counts.
There are 4 tank assets pushing from Gulf into Foxtrot. I don't know how they're going to hold this.
Well, right now, E is going to be flashing. They do have 1 tank destroyer over here trying to cause a little bit of trouble. I think that it's not going to do anything. Too many infantry back here, too many NGs, along with a support. And now we are going to be seeing a tank destroyer fight over here on F also.
Oh no, C4, bam! A C4 shot by the TD. We only put 2. It was only enough to get it on fire. But we do see a 2v1 battle, but that TD from Black Dragons is on fire, does go down. Golden Eagles still contesting Echo just fine. Will they get Foxtrot, though? They do have 3 on it.
You know what? 38 to 28 just swung back into the lead for Dragons, and they just took D. So now they have the air asset on their side, and F is just now going to be capped for them, for the Stags. So Dragons with a huge presence over here on D flag. 1, 2, 3 armor pieces along with a bunch of infantry. They might just take this round 36 to 12.
I think they will. It is so close, but with them holding Delta, they have the bleed. I do not believe that Golden Stags has enough tickets to make a counter push. I think that's it, guys.
Wow, what a great game going back and forth the entire time. 34 to 4. Spawns are going to be watched right now, but it's too little too late for the Stags. They just let too much go there at the end. And great placement or strategy there from Dragons by going back on the backside with that tank destroyer. That's what broke it open for them, and getting that back cap on G and F pulled those Stags back and allowed them to push up onto D and get a firm high ground position on the rest of the map.
Yeah, what an incredible game, 33-0 in favor of Black Dragons. It was anyone's game up to that last 2 or 3 minutes. And I will say that even though that Black Dragons had the jet advantage a majority of the game, didn't stop Golden Eagles from holding a dominance for, I would say, quite a bit of the rounds that we saw on here. What do you think, Brett?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that Yeah, I agree with you completely. You pretty much said it. Now, what'll be interesting is I'm not really sure which is the hard side on this particular map. You know, most maps have a harder and an easier side. Not to say all of them do, but there's slight advantages, slight disadvantages. Which side do you think was the more difficult one on this particular?
If I remember correctly, I want to say that in this, the U.S. side does have a timing advantage on getting to Delta before the Russians. I want to say that's the case.
All right. So, if anything, right now we are going to be seeing the Dragons getting back onto the hard side. So we'll see what they can do on this particular map. Now, I think that the AC-1, you watched it a lot more than I did, but that AC-130, how big of a presence did it really, or how big of a deal was it for this particular map?
I didn't see as many drops as I thought I would, admittedly. So I don't know. I was a bit surprised that it wasn't as big as I thought it would be. Right now, I am just trying to get this thing going. So just give me a second, guys, as I try to get my my computer working again. Having a little bit of problems, but nonetheless, we will be able to jump in just a bit. Hey guys, that's the end of round one. We'll be switching sides. Round two is soon. Stick around.